Mountain Dew. They'll figure out which dews are overrated and rave about the flavors that they love. With a ranking scale that's way too complicated. It's Mountain Dew they're connoisseurs of. They'll compare different flavors of Mountain Dew. Make OGs and newbies go toe to toe. They'll tell stories about their crew and share the scores with you. They're Bob and Phil, and they are the Mountain Dew. I'm Phil.
And I'm Bob.
And we are
the Mountain Duo. Let's go.
Let's go.
All right, this one, this one here is a long time coming because I've never had it.
Me either. Okay. First, before we get into it, everybody hit subscribe. And this is our last review before Christmas. So, Merry Christmas to you guys.
Merry Christmas. Got my Buc-ee's Christmas shirt on.
I got my North Pole Santa Claus hoodie on here. From the North Pole.
Right there.
Oh yeah, and
Festive.
I got a little tree with some fantastic presents under it there. All right,
awesome.
Now let's get into it. Yeah, I've never had this one. It's been out. It's been a while since it was released. Yeah,
Go right 2010 or so.
Yep.
And then it was a contest to see which flavor was going to. Whiteout won. Whiteout was around. Then they kind of re-released it a couple times in short venues, and then a couple 2022.
Yes.
They released this online to purchase for members only, and
and probably sold out pretty quickly. And
yeah, how did you get it? How did you get these? Because you sent this to me.
I did. So we're talking about Mountain Dew Typhoon. It was originally part of Democracy 2, I think.
Oh, we're gonna do that?
Sure. Okay, good enough. I actually I bought these on Facebook Marketplace. Along with some cases of older Voodoo and stuff like that. Just a guy getting rid of some stuff out of his basement, and said, "Hey, I've got these. Anybody interested in buying them?" So he had 2 cans of the Typhoon. I said, "I'll take them," and sent one over to you. And I'm excited to try it because I have not. So, all right, just to remind everybody, we judge Mountain Dew, all the different flavors. Based on a 36-point scale. There's 6 categories with 6 possible points for each category, and we'll tell you the categories as we roll through them. So the first category is
you're always trying to do. You are always letting people know what we're doing. I'm just trying to get on down to the taste and smell section. Let's crack these babies open. Let's go.
All right. I don't want to wait any longer either. So let's get into it. Packaging and design. I don't know if this ever had a box. I don't know if it was ever sold in anything but these 16-ounce cans. Bob's kind of twirling through it there. There's pineapple over here. This looks like a ship, possibly a little Jolly Roger flag on there. I'm not sure. There's a octopus with a cowboy hat up here.
Mm-hmm.
Some type of half dinosaur, half dog with a mohawk surfing. Is that maybe just a dinosaur? I don't know. It looks like a dog the way it's sitting there.
And lots of pineapple pieces.
Lots of pineapple. Lots of water.
And the whole Hurricane Typhoon. It's hard to see it, but it's like
Yeah, but
swirling up around behind so it's like
it
the Mountain
is
Dew's in the eye of the storm.
right. Um, I kind of like the packaging and design. I like the colors, the orange and the yellow and the red and the purple. Um, I wish I could see more of the octopus with the cowboy hat. I'm not really. I don't know what to think about this little dinosaur here. Is that like a diaper that flew off of him? That's above him. What is that?
A
You see
what?
that? What's above the dinosaur, just floating right there?
A
Is that
pineapple
a
chunk.
oh, a pineapple chunk? Oh yeah, now yeah, you're right. I see because I see a couple more
Yeah,
up
there's some
here.
up here in the top and but right there above the Mountain Dew.
Yeah,
Yeah,
okay. I thought it was a diaper. I was like, what is that?
yeah.
Okay, pineapple chunk makes a lot more sense
Hmm.
for a surfing dinosaur, right?
So the packaging and design leads me to think that this is another pineapple flavored Mountain Dew. Not that we've had enough of those in the last 5 years, but
Right.
this might be the original pineapple Mountain Dew.
Well, I've told you, I think PepsiCo probably figured out the right combination of artificial flavoring to make something taste like pineapple because they have Pepsi pineapple at the Little Caesars. They have lots of
Flash
different
Gold,
Mountain Dews that are pineapple flavored. Yeah, so they must have a good pineapple flavor that they're pretty confident in. They're like,
Maui,
hey, let's keep using it.
Maui
So,
Burst. Yeah, yeah,
but I'm here for it. I
yeah,
like it.
yeah. They've been good. I mean, it's not like they're bad.
Right. Okay. What score are you going to give it on your packaging and design?
This is. I gave it a 3. I don't really.
I
I
gave it
don't
a
think
4.
it's that great. There's no like. The main theme is pineapple.
Right.
Like everything else on there, there's I don't know what the connection is. Maybe if we did better review or research, we would
Yeah.
know like what the octopus and a pirate ship and a dinosaur surfing all have to do with this. But to me, it's kind of just connected with everything, and then just like individually just threw some stuff on there and said, "All right, let's go with it."
It is kind of disjointed.
3.
I do like that they put a pirate flag on the ship, and I do like the octopus with the cowboy hat, and I like the colors, and I think I'm excited to try it. So I gave it a 4.
I'm super excited to try it. So let's fly on through the next one.
It does say Dew with a blast of tropical punch, natural and artificial flavor, and when I it's known as a pineapple strawberry drink. So
Oh,
just kind of
pineapple
knowing that
strawberry.
word, pineapple strawberry
Oh,
is
I'm
kind of
here for
what.
that.
Yeah. So
So Baja Blast uses a blast. Do with a blast. I wonder if any of the other ones.
and this can is a little bit more than a year expired. So
Yep.
we'll keep that in mind. But yeah, let's move on to appearance of the drink. All right,
This is your show.
okay. Here we go.
Oh, son. That was one of the best that we have had.
All right, here we go. Okay, kind of pinkish.
See, this isn't fair. You get to smell it before I do. Oh, man. Bring it closer here. There's good fizz in there still.
There is. That's the good part about those cans is they keep it fresh a lot
Man,
longer than the
let's
bottles.
go.
All right. Um, I think, man, I like it. It's pinkish, but there's almost like a little bit of orange to the pink as well, or maybe a little yellow or something to it. I think that color looks fantastic. It looks very
It looks
refreshing.
orange from here.
It has an orange tint to it, especially when I put the light behind it. It's orange. Um,
And
maybe
you know me in orange.
right? Yeah. Um, so here's look with my cell phone behind it here. It really turns orange.
Oh, yeah. Yeah. I'll give
Which
you mine right now.
the last one we looked at, what that reminds me of is a 6.
Yeah.
So what that reminds me of is the Game Fuel Citrus Cherry. It was kind of red, and when you lit it up, It was very orange looking, and it kind of had an orange feel to it. This is a little bit lighter than that. But I
Side
think it
note,
looked.
still haven't found it down here
You still
in
haven't found it.
cans.
You found those 20-ounce bottles right away, and then nothing. Wow. I still have there's still a pretty big size stack sitting in the freezer section of my grocery store.
Awful.
I'm giving Appearance a 6 as well. It looks so good. I want to try it.
All right.
Okay, crack yours open. We're moving on to Taste and Smell.
Ooh, we are in for a treat tonight.
Wow.
Oh my goodness. All right, 6. What?
Haven't even tasted it yet, but your smell is telling you it's a 6.
Yes.
All right, give that thing a taste.
Uh, I'm trying to. I'm trying to.
Are you getting any pineapple on the smell?
That's what I'm trying to. I'm getting like a dum dum pineapple ish.
Okay, I was gonna say it's a lighter pineapple than I expected.
Yeah, because there's pineapples all over the thing. You think it's gonna
Right.
be mostly pineapple.
Yeah, and I had a Maui Burst earlier today, so which is very strong pineapple. Okay, now I'm starting to smell a little more pineapple now that I say pineapple more times. Hold up, let me catch up. I like it.
It doesn't taste like dirt. Oh, I swear I just chewed dirt crunching in my teeth.
Maybe maybe I sent you the bad can. Is there check your can for rust or
Right? Oh man, look at here.
we
A big dent.
a big dent. Do you have to keep in mind it's over a year expired? You remember when way back when we were in KFC and we drank that Sweet Lightning,
Mm-hmm.
and both of us we talked about that there was something that was just a little bit sharp to it.
Yeah.
I kind of am getting that a little bit here, where there's a little bit of a sharpness to it, and I don't know if that's because it's expired or if that's part of the drink. But almost like if I took a little bit of original Mountain Dew and added it to there, that it would cut out that sharpness and make it better.
Man, I I don't have sharpness. Quite the opposite. I have
Okay.
a very smooth, refined flavor that finishes like you're eating the earth. Tastes like dirt.
Weird.
The finish is dirt. I don't know. Oh man. The flavor is good. But the finish is way off. And it might just be the flavors coming together. And my mouth is just fighting on what that is, but it's kind of like I just got a mouthful of sand at the play pit and the sandbox, and
Well, you never know what the storm's going to blow in.
that's right. Good one. I saw what you did there. So, golly, I don't. The smell is out of the world, out of this world. I mean,
Mm-hmm.
the smell. I mean, you just like. Well, it's getting less and less dirt.
Okay.
But yeah, that first one was like, whoa.
And mine is getting less and less what I called sharp. So
Well, what I'm getting is I'm gonna have to get some more of these and get some more taste tests with them. Right?
It would be nice if Mountain Dew decided, hey, let's give them some fresh ones, or give
Yeah.
everyone some fresh ones. Even put them out in stores. That'd be nice.
Yeah, they're narrowing down their man, I hope Whiteout can come back.
Yeah, there's some good flavors that are getting discontinued.
Yeah.
There are some good flavors that have already been discontinued. Um,
Are they just trying to like take the chicken fillet concept?
I I think they're taking the Air Jordan concept, right? You have these good classic Jordans that everybody loves, and they keep releasing a new Jordan every year uh, that is not like super desirable for people that are just liking the shoe, but every year they kind of bring back a couple of those old ones
Right.
in a little bit different color or something, and everybody goes crazy for it. I
Yeah, that's what they're doing.
feel
Just
like that's the model with their releases here.
yeah, if we only give it to them for a limited amount of time, but at some point you're hurting your sales, right?
I would think so, but maybe not. Maybe you're creating that demand, and then people go get it with some urgency rather than letting it sit around, and you're able to restock then. And I don't know.
Hmm. I don't know. What are you going to
Speaking
rate
of
it?
Jordans,
Huh?
I'm
Yeah.
there's some. By the time this video goes out, I'm hoping to have picked up a pair of Jordan 3s on over the weekend that's releasing because I like them a lot.
What are the Jordan 3s?
The threes are the ones uh, with like the usually the ones with the elephant print on them.
Mm-hmm.
Um,
Okay.
yeah, they're some of my favorites. I like them a lot. And there's
11's your favorite?
I think 11's probably my favorite. I think three's pretty close there too, though. I really like those true blue threes that are like this wizards colors that have like they're mostly like white with blue, but they got the red Jumpman on the tongue. You used to have them, I think.
The 3s?
The threes with
Well,
in
I had
the
blue. Yeah, I had blue.
yeah the
Uh huh.
true blue threes. I think you had.
Yeah. My brother's the guy that you can ask those. I had blue ones with the
Right.
gray elephant.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yeah. The ones that are coming out or that just came out over the weekend. Now
That's what's
once this
coming
video,
out?
no, they're white with the gray, I think, and like a Carolina blue,
Ooh.
and
Okay.
um, yeah. So I'm looking forward to those. Hopefully, by this time this video airs, I have them. We'll see.
What are you going to rate it? I'm kind of stuck here.
I'm giving it a 4 on taste and smell. The more I talk my way through it, the sharpness kind of stands out to me. I'm not really tasting either strawberry or pineapple, but just kind of a punchy flavor. But the smell was amazing, so it kept it up there at a 4.
Hmm. I gave it a 6 with the smell.
You did.
And the taste is good. It's just the finish that's messing up. That's 2 positives and 1 negative. I'm going to go with a 4 as well. But I'm going to reserve the right to, if I can get my hands on some more of these, to drink them and give it a few more runs.
Okay. That's fair.
Yep.
All right.
Mouthfeel.
Mouth feel.
Well, other than that piece of granule of sand that I got on the second pull, feeling pretty good.
I don't know that I took any out of the can yet. I might have just been only in the
Yeah, you slammed. You better slow down. have to go back to taste and smell. What? You got some
I'm
sand in there?
No, I'm tasting more of the pineapple when I go straight from the can.
There you go.
I think I'll stick with the 4, but I'm going on to my mouthfeel. A lot of that sharpness that I was talking about has kind of disappeared the more that I drink.
Mm-hmm.
So mouthfeel is kind of lucky to be down on the list here because I think it's going to benefit from that. I think I'm going to go 4 on the mouthfeel.
I'm going 5. I think it feels good. It's smooth. I don't have a film. I didn't have the sharpness. Just one piece of sand. That's it. So I gave it a
Well,
5 for mouthfeel.
you know what's interesting?
Hmm.
The guy that I bought this from said that he had them in his basement. And when I got them, I stuck them down in the storage room in my basement for a little while before I moved them to a mini fridge. And then I sent it to you. So I wonder if there's some kind of dirt or basement residue on the outside of the can and you're smelling that as you take a drink, or you're got a little bit of that on your.
It's because it's on the finish though. It's not on the smell. The smell was amazing. The initial taste is good,
Yep.
pineapple-y, and some other kind of fruits or something in there. But let's see if I can look and see what we got. Fruit juice, corn syrup, citric acid, natural and artificial flavor, gum arabic, sodium benzoate, preserves, freshness, caffeine, sodium, citrate, glycerol.
72 milligrams of caffeine in a 16-ounce can.
61 grams of added sugar.
It's probably about normal for a 16-ounce can.
It's a little higher. Isn't it 44?
No,
Oh,
I think it's
46.
46 on a 12-ounce can,
Yeah.
though.
Right?
So,
So
yeah.
divide that by 4. We'll give you 12. And then times that by 5 is 60.
You're
It's
at
a little
61.
bit higher.
Yeah. Um, This is canned by Ball. If you look down there in the corner, there's a little Ball logo there,
Like Ball Arena
like Ball Arena.
and Ball Jars.
Yeah. And Ball Jars. They're a canning and jarring company. What's interesting is
Where are they out of? Are they out of Denver? I mean, they're the owner or the sponsor for the arena there, but
I think so. You want to know a fun fact? My
always.
my parents have a little mountain house thing up in the mountains, and they have. It's kind of like, I mean, it's a neighborhood. Like all the houses are all spread out, but there's kind of like an area where they all like are part of a neighborhood, and they have a little lake there, and the neighborhood like stocks the lake and stuff like that.
Yeah.
So a couple years ago, they someone bought the land right across the street from the lake and started building a big giant cabin on there. Lots of big windows that look out over the lake. Big beautiful cabin. And
It's the Ball company.
it's the Ball family. Yep, that of the Ball canning and jars. So,
Nice.
yeah.
Property value just went up.
But it's a beautiful house, and it's right on the lake there. So,
Can your parents still see the lake, or is it between them and the lake?
they were up the street a little bit from the lake, so they couldn't
Oh,
see
I
it
thought
anyway.
I thought you could see it. No.
No, but really, like you walk down. Basically, if you walk down the street just past the house that's next door to them, then you can see the lake from there.
Okay.
So, yeah,
And is it a lake or a pond?
Snowline Lake.
That's the name of it.
Yep,
Nice.
I got it. A couple years ago, we were up there in the winter, and there was a moose on the far side of the lake when I was driving by.
Mm-hmm.
So I stopped to take a picture of the moose and taking a picture on my phone. And I thought there was a plastic bag, like a grocery bag, sitting on the lake. The lake was halfway frozen, and it looked like there was a grocery bag sitting there. And then I got my phone out and I looked a little closer and realized it was a bald eagle sitting on the edge of the frozen part of the lake, watching the fish swim in the lake, trying to catch some fish right on the edge of the ice there. So somewhere I have a amazing photo of a bald eagle fishing with a moose in the background around the
Well, hold
lake.
on
It's
here.
pretty awesome.
do you, do you have an awesome photo of a bald eagle fishing with a moose in the background, or is it an awesome picture of a moose with a bald eagle fishing in the foreground?
Hmm. I don't know. depends on it depends on how my phone focused on it, I guess, huh?
Right.
All right. What do you think about the dewness on this thing?
I think I'm almost gone.
Mm-hmm.
Um, I don't know. Smooth.
Mine is smooth now. Started off sharp.
I guess there could be dew there. I mean,
The, I think the familiarity to me now is the pineapple.
yeah, it's pineapple flavored,
Right. And
but
there's a lot of pineapple dews. So, but that's not typically the standard for dewness. The standard for dewness is the original.
well, we've been calling it the original, but is it? We don't know. We got ourselves in a mess. Golly. Um, I'm gonna give it a 3. 3 for dewness. I think it's smooth. I think it could be there. I think this one's so hard because dew really doesn't have a flavor other than deliciousness, and so it's just trying to extract some kind of Mountain Dew flavor out of there. It's
if
hard.
somebody handed this to you at a party, and said, "Hey, taste this and tell me what it is," would you
Yep.
taste it and be like, "That's some flavor, some type of flavor of Mountain Dew"? I think.
No, because I'd probably. Hmm.
I kind of think I might. I
Yeah,
think
I
I'm.
might as well. Um, but yeah, I don't know that. Golly,
I'm going 4 on the Dunas.
perfect. We split it.
Okay. How about the name? What is a typhoon?
It's like a couple different things, but to me,
Is it
with
same?
typhoon, we talk: is it hurricane? Is it typhoon?
Right.
Is it cyclone? Or is that tornado?
Right.
When we looked it up, a typhoon was a hurricane, but
Mm-hmm.
just formed or was in a different section,
In a different
part of the
location.
world.
Yeah.
And so maybe this is a. Maybe this. I wonder if in those certain parts of the world, everyone has different flavors. I learned this when I went to Coke in Las Vegas when I was younger.
What do you mean different flavors?
Well, we went to Coke,
Mm-hmm.
and Coke had like a store on one of the streets there in Las Vegas, and you could go in there and you tour it, and then at the end of it, they have like flavors from around the world. So you're like, oh, hey, here's a honey flavored from Taiwan. Here's
Okay.
terrible tasting from Argentina. What you know, and by far the best tastes were the United States ones.
I believe it.
But is that because we add way more sugar, and the rest of them are just trying to add flavors without sugar? I don't know. Um, I'm wondering if this is. I don't know. I was wondering if it was a take on something that like wherever typhoons are from. Typically, I kind of think China,
Asia. Yeah, I think so. I think so too.
China, Japan, yeah,
Yeah,
Asian, right?
Asia. Yeah.
Um, I wonder if this is something that would be really good in that area. Like pineapple's a flavor that they really like.
Huh.
I mean, I'm stretching, I'm drawing, I'm trying to do something because I don't. The name doesn't really do anything for me. It does fit the Mountain Dew that it's some kind of violent thing going on,
Yeah.
but it doesn't tell me. Hey, you want to try this Typhoon drink? What flavor is it? Doesn't tell me. But I'm thinking maybe in Asia, pineapple's a really popular flavor, and that's where they came with the name.
Huh. Uh,
Because why would they
do
go with typhoon and not hurricane that's here in the
right.
United States? You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't
Yeah.
know. I don't know. I'm trying to put something together here that makes no sense.
Do pineapples?
They grow in Hawaii.
They grow in Hawaii, right? They don't grow in Colorado. Do they grow in Japan? Do they grow in China? Is, do they only grow in tropical places?
Is China tropical?
I don't. I don't picture China tropical. I mean, it's a big place, so maybe there are parts of it that are. Japan is an
Well,
island, but I don't picture it as tropical.
you can't ask me because I went to Cabo one time and thought I was coming into a tropical area, and it was a desert. Did I tell you that story?
You did.
Oh, okay. Yeah,
You
like
were looking for palm trees and
yeah. I was
stuff.
like, "Where's all?" I was like, "Look, there's dirt all over on this side. What's on the other?" Well, that side's dirt too. I was like, "Where's all the tropical trees and palm trees?" And oh, this is a desert. Oh, um, I don't know. That's a really good question. I'm gonna Google it real quick. Will you tell
Well,
them what your score is?
so my okay, my score for the name. I'm not a super huge fan of the name. Typhoon doesn't tell me what it is I'm drinking. Um, it is kind of extreme. It's an extreme weather event, so it is kind of extreme. That fits along with some of the Mountain Dew naming conventions. I'm gonna go kind of middle of the road here. I'm gonna give it a 3 on the name.
Yeah, I was kind of leaning on that side of things too. Um, on the bottom side of the name. I just saw a thing that said they grow in Florida, Hawaii, and Puerto Rico.
So this might be kind of an ignorant take on things, but
Oh,
when
Australia has many thousands of acres of pineapple.
Australia, okay, my
They can also be found in China, Thailand, Indonesia, India, Philippines, Nigeria,
okay,
Peru, Brazil, Venezuela, Mexico, Angola, Ghana.
okay.
So,
Yeah, when I wasn't picturing like Philippines and stuff like that when I was picturing Asia, but yeah, that those are islandy. That makes sense.
yeah.
Okay,
So I
I was
nailed
gonna
it.
say my
Accidentally.
yeah. I mean, I was gonna say my only
Let's
reference for it was
go.
that there's little pineapple chunks in like sweet and sour chicken.
But is
You
that
know, so
American?
that's what I was gonna say. I don't know if that's
Yeah,
the
I don't know either.
Americanized version of that.
But
Who
yeah.
knows?
So, hey, we nailed it.
All right. Well,
I got to give it a score for name.
yeah.
Hmm. I'm gonna go 3. 3 as well. It just doesn't tell me what it is. But now I'm gonna associate typhoons with pineapples. From now on, that's what it is.
Uh-huh.
That's what it shall ever be. Are you gonna do your score total, or you want me to go? Or
I added up. You want me to give it to you?
yeah, go for it.
I got a 25.
You got one more point than I did because I got 24
All right.
with total score. So we're back on track. We were off 3 points, 4 points, 2 points the other night. We're not really sure, depending on how you look at it.
Yeah. Well, that was a fun one. That was one that I had been looking forward to for a long time.
Yeah.
I'm glad that I got to try it, and like you, I would like to try some more.
Yeah, I'm gonna look forward for my next one for sure.
Yeah.
Because this one is empty.
Yep. At least as empty as you can get it.
Yeah, man. If did I tell you I was gonna make a machine that gives me that?
I gotta go talk to the neighbors and see if we can develop a can that lets you get that last drop out.
Yeah, you do need to go talk to the balls. Tell them, hey,
Yeah.
I mean, you're telling me we can use this thing and dial in the internet and send messages and pictures worldwide like this, and we can't figure out how to get the last bit out of a dang can? They're like, yeah, put it in a bottle.
Sounds like we need some innovation here. Yeah.
Right? Golly.
All right. Well, thank you all for joining us. Merry Christmas.
Yes.
We'll
see you right after Christmas, though.
We will.
On the second busiest shopping day of the year.
Oh, really? Everybody returning all their gifts? All right. Well, we will see you on Tuesday, right after Christmas. And hope you have a great time with friends and family. Hope you have a chance to grab some Mountain Dew. And
hopefully you get some in your stocking and under the tree.
That's right. And maybe you have a chance to share some flavors with some family and stuff that doesn't know about all those flavors of Mountain Dew that smart people know about.
And if you have family traveling or you're traveling to a different area, you might want to check and see if they have any exclusives that they can bring with you, or while you're there you can pick up some exclusives that you may not have where you live. This is a good time to try to collect some of those and give them a good taste.
Right. And some of those that have been discontinued are still available right now, but not for much longer. Things like thrashed apple, stuff. Some of those things are kind of regional.
I haven't seen thrashed apple in a while.
I bought some like last week.
Dang it!
But I have not seen frostbite in a while, and I'm scared it's going to disappear.
I would be okay with that one going away.
I just don't want any more to go away. There's too many going away already.
Well, like I said, I would like Spark to stay around.
Yeah, I don't mind if that one disappears. As long as they replace it with something that I like better.
Spark is so good.
All right, we're getting distracted.
Let's go.
Let's wrap this one up. I'm Phil.
I'm Bob.
And we are
the Mountain Duo. Slam it!
That's pretty good.
Good to the last drop.
Yep. Thank you again. See ya.